Hi, my name is Max Lyons. I'm the owner and president of Hillsboro Aviation. I'd like to take a few minutes today to introduce you to Hillsboro Aviation and our professional pilot training program. Hillsboro Aviation has been in the flight training business since 1980, and we are widely recognized as the largest trainer of commercial pilots in the northwestern United States. Our graduates are flying for airlines and commercial operators throughout the U.S. and all over the world. For most of you, becoming a CFI is going to be your first job as a professional pilot. What you might not fully realize today is that the company you choose to work for will be on your resume for the rest of your career. The question you need to ask yourself is, what do you want to have on your resume when you're interviewing for that first airline job? Hillsboro Aviation offers the full range of weather conditions for developing the confidence in becoming a professional pilot.
I really was hoping for an opportunity to fly in the Northwest and instruct there just to deal with the weather. Particular airlines may really appreciate that sort of exposure. So I knew the sooner I could get out here and start working in this area and in this sort of an environment, it would just put me that further ahead toward reaching my eventual goals.
We have seen this in the past where we have perhaps a graduate of a school in the southwestern part of the U.S. that comes to Horizon Air with single-digit actual hours of IFR. Completely different than someone who has done much of their instrument training in the Pacific Northwest. We do find that we get a much better retention. It's a much quicker pickup on the materials when we've got someone that's used to operating in the clouds.
It seemed to me that here in Oregon, with the type of terrain that we have, the kind of weather conditions we have, I was going to get the best experiences that would be available. The flying here is just absolutely fantastic.
We have just about every kind of instrument approach that you're ever going to be exposed to. You show those on your resume as being experienced.
I've been through a number of airline interviews. It's not a matter how you land the airplane, solely how do you fly the airplane by the instruments. The best way to learn that is to actually be in the clouds.
If you know how to fly through and around weather, you have better decision-making skills. Employers will look for that. And if you've only flown in sunny skies with calm winds, it's not going to cut it.
As a company, we're really proud of our atmosphere and work environment.
Here at Hillsboro, it's a very comfortable place. Everybody does care about what you're doing. All of the flight instructors, while I was going through the program, they always demonstrate a genuine interest. This is just a really great place.
I felt right at home, and people at the school made me feel very welcome, and it just felt like a good fit. It was very comfortable.
The culture at Hillsboro Aviation is professional, but it's really a lot of fun.
As far as management, easy to talk to, easy to get into an office, easy to pick up a cell phone and call their cell phone, get them directly. If you have a concern.
It's a very professional school. In my opinion, it's a great school to work for.
It's kind of a good blend of professional and casual.
I look back on the days at Hillsboro Aviation as one of the most fun times I had being a pilot.
Many of our employees come to Hillsboro for a job and find themselves making Oregon a permanent home.
Portland was a huge draw for us when we were looking at coming here.
And this is one of the best places I can imagine living. You're an hour away from the ocean, you're an hour away from skiing.
There's surfing, windsurfing. You've got Mount Hood. It's I think it's the only year-round ski resort in the lower 48.
You've got beautiful mountains to go hiking, rivers to go rafting in.
The downtown area of Portland is a lot of fun. There's cool, smaller local shops.
But then also Portland has a really cool culture as well. There's a lot of music and entertainment and restaurants and stuff like that.
One of the key questions to ask when you're looking at a school to work for as a certified flight instructor is to ask the question about how many flight hours would you get as a flight instructor per year.
Hillsboro Aviation gave me the opportunity to work with a large number of students.
We're definitely building as many hours as you can, willing to work and legal to work.
My first month here, I had over 100 hours. There's never a lack of hours.
Safety is the #1 priority at Hillsboro Aviation. Our safety record is one of the best in the industry. And this comes from our focus and attention on safety and maintenance.
Hillsboro has a real safety culture. I've never seen anyone ever have to get any static or any pressure at all to fly aircraft that they don't feel comfortable flying. We've got a fantastic safety record, something we guard jealously. And I feel really comfortable flying the aircraft here.
Maintenance crew is excellent around here. I haven't had to wait longer than 5–10 minutes for somebody to come look at a plane if I have a question. And I've seen problems solved rather quickly by management and by maintenance. In fact, they're very good about getting planes in and out for their 100 hour. They're very attentive to what we need here and seeing what we do. To me, that means everything. We have pilot meetings every Tuesday morning at 7. Maintenance comes in every Tuesday as well at 7. And they listen to specific problems we're having with specific planes, and they go and look at that. And I think it's a great thing.
Our reputation is one of the best in the industry. We are world-renowned in our professional pilot training program, with graduates flying for most of the major airlines worldwide.
Hillsboro Aviation is known amongst regional airlines as a good source of professional pilots. So when I came and interviewed at Horizon Air, they immediately recognized Hillsboro Aviation.
Hillsboro Aviation is important to Horizon Air for a few reasons. It's important to do business in your own backyard. It's in our best interest, certainly, to be working with Hillsboro Aviation and to have a strong relationship simply because we are the aviation community in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, I would certainly recommend this school to other CFIs.
I would suggest Hillsboro for any CFI out there looking for a position.
People that I went through Hillsboro Aviation with are flying for Horizon, SkyWest, flying for regionals all over the country, and some of them have moved on to captains for different operations. Hillsboro Aviation is a presence in the industry.
The name that kept coming up is Hillsboro Aviation.
You can use that reputation to help get your foot in the door. People know what they're getting when they get a Hillsboro instructor. You know, they know the quality of the applicant.
Hillsboro Aviation has a lot to offer, a lot of flight time, great IFR environment, a great work environment. When it's time for you to move on in your career, you will have Hillsboro's reputation and name to take with you on your resume. I welcome you to come visit us and meet our staff, see our facility, and get a taste of Oregon.